Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your general reading for the week of November 28th through December 4th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and they're general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right in, see what's happening, going on, coming in for you this week in general, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. So the first column or row, so we have the 3-pointer cards here, and then we'll get some tarot to go along with it. Your first column or row is something important going into the week, protection. So you have protection. Now this is coming through in two different ways. There's coming through with this reminder of protection. Now, me personally, needed this today as we woke up to a huge snowstorm that had happened over the night, and today was actually the first day back from Thanksgiving break back to school, and the schools were open, so the car doors were all frozen shut which was my indicator. My first thought was to just stay, not go, not right, but then we got them open, and there is that reminder that comes through always that you are protected, that there is protection always around you, and the travel was safe. We did get the vehicle started and on the road, although we were a little bit late, and maybe that happened for a reason. Okay, maybe we were a little bit late for a reason. Maybe the car doors were frozen shut. Maybe, you know, the snow happened to slow us down to bring about this reminder and this knowing, this understanding that there is protection around you all of the time. Now, for some of you, the message is that you need to potentially wrap yourself in a light of protection. You can do that by envisioning yourself being protected in a very beautiful, pure light, a bubble of light around you, that you could close your eyes and just see that light coming down straight from the sky, straight down from the heavens, if you will, and just wrapping you in this beautiful protective light, this pure white light or a pure golden light, whatever resonates for you here, Aquarius, but this bubble of protection around you. You can do that with your family, your friends as well. So for those of you that are, you know, wondering if there could be some kind of issue or problem, or the weather may have you a little concerned, wrap yourself and your loved ones in that light of protection, okay? And for others, it's just coming through as this reminder that you are protected. And again, coming through with that mantra, that affirmation that is I put on the channel, or I say on the channel quite often, it is that the people that I love and care about are always safe and protected. When I ever have even a flurry of fear, or even a question, or a hint of worry about myself, about others, because of course we are within that mantra as well, because of course we love and care about ourselves. So it's all inclusive for all of the people, including ourselves. So whenever I ever have a worry or a concern, or even a flurry of a thought about safety or about protection, that is where I turn. That is the mantra or the affirmation that I repeat to myself to remind me that we are all protected, we are all loved. And yes, sometimes things do happen that are outside of anything that we could have ever thought, and yet we can still hold that, so that we're not, you know, worrying or agonizing over things that, you know, we may not even be able to control. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so you do have that protection, and or you can put that protective bubble around you, and I'm not going to take these ones because they didn't fall, and the people that you love and care about. Okay, seems like that comes out a lot. And I think that that message comes through or repeats quite often, just for the simple fact that there are times where we do feel like, things are a little maybe up in the air, or things are a little concerning. And hopefully that brings you ease as it does to me. All right. Now, with that, you also have the Chariot and the Four of Swords. Isn't this gorgeous? This is just confirming what we just spoke about. And isn't it interesting that the Chariot can symbolize or represent driving or travel in one way or another? So for some of you, this is actually coming through, and that morning message that Spirit had me bring out to you here about the commute, and it is coming through for you specifically. Some of you may have a concern about travel. Some of you may have a concern about driving specifically, right? Because that Chariot card is a vehicle of sorts, and Spirit does want it to come through here for you, Aquarius, that you are protected if you need to travel, or if somebody you love is needing to travel. This is news and words for me specifically, I think, as my older children do drive long distances over hours back and forth to work every day with the road conditions. So this is coming through, I feel like, just as much for me as it is for you, that they are all protected. The people that you love, the people that you care about, including yourself here, Aquarius, is protected. So if there's travel, if there's driving, if there's that, right, any kind of movement or travel is the word that keeps coming through here, that is needed during this time if you are having concerns, or if you had a crazy snowstorm, or right, but we are moving into that season, many of us, so that they are protected. Now also the Chariot is coming through with this energy that some of you may actually need to be making a decision, deciding whether to go one way or the other. This is also coming through with this energy, and whichever decision you choose, it is going to be a protected path for you. Okay, this is also coming through with that yin yang energy balancing out, because we all, non-gender specific, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. To bring out a little bit more of your masculine, or to bring out a little bit more of your feminine energy, is going to be something that is safe for you to do. Sometimes we get into very masculine energy where there's a lot of action, or there's some assertion, right? And we feel maybe we're going too hard. It is safe for you to slow it down and take it back down a little bit if you feel like that's what you need to do. Other times we get more into the feminine energy where we're a little bit more passive, or maybe, we are really in this place of nurturing when maybe we could be a little bit more assertive. And so it is safe for you to balance that out and not need to stay so rigid. So we're coming through here in one side or the other. Again, non-gender specific, we all have masculine, feminine, that yin yang energy within us. So if you're noticing that you feel a little bit imbalanced within that, maybe look it up, do some research kind of on that masculine, feminine energy, and begin to balance that back out, because you also have the Four of Swords coming in here. And with that Four of Swords energy, it is this energy of being, or allowing yourself to take a step back. Now, for some of you, this may be coming through as a work environment, or a project that you feel like you need to just continue to drive hard at the completion of it. And what's coming through for you, if that resonates with or for you during this time, Aquarius, is that it is okay to take a step back, that you are protected. Things are not going to fall apart if you rest, or if you give yourself a reprieve, or if you take a break. Things will continue moving forward in the direction that you have already created momentum in. Okay, so that is something important going into this week. Now let's go ahead and see what the second column is. This is what's coming in. Empowerment. Yes, of course, Aquarius. So moving into the state, this is what is coming in, moving into the state of feeling empowered, feeling as if you have some control or authority over your own life. For some, that hasn't been something that has been felt. Sometimes, if we look at this work environment, we can feel as if we are working 24/7 and don't have any breaks, don't have any time off. For some, it feels as if we are not allowed. Now, this is not your money career reading. That's not till later in the week. This is your general reading. This is just the message that's coming through for you during this reading here, Aquarius. But we can feel as if we are working 24/7 and we don't have any time for a break. We don't have any time to be able to kind of rejuvenate ourselves or even give our mind or our body a break or a rest. And what's coming through here is that you are going to potentially, some of you, maybe not all of you, are going to be able to kind of take a stand, feel very empowered within yourself, and be able to use your voice and say that you do need some time, that you do need a break, that you do need to rest, that the work will still get done, even if you take a breather. Okay. Now, for others of you, this is coming through that you're really stepping into your power, that you're feeling empowered. You're really moving back into, or for some of you, into this space of really understanding and knowing that you can do all of the things, that you're unlimited, that you have just amazing potential, and that you can really have all of the things, do all of the things, be all of the things, and you get to be a shining light for others. If you look here, this is almost as if this moon appears to be behind her. It could also be a very bright light. And part of her face is kind of in a shadow still. Hopefully you can see that. And the other one part is lit up. That part that is lit up is closer to her mouth, right? Using her voice, using her talents, using what it is that she was given to be able to speak things into existence. Some of you might actually become or be in the process of becoming empowerment mentors or empowerment coaches, assisting others with being able to step into their power as well. If that is you, you probably have gone through some pretty deep trials and tribulations to get you to that point, because we can go through some difficult times that really creates this energy of bouncing back, like hitting rock bottom and bouncing back, and or rising from the ashes. And often we can assist others, teach others, and use that to really support other people, offer that guidance, mentoring, coaching, however it may be, to assist them. And through that process, we also get to assist ourselves and create momentum with this empowerment that really can cause a ripple effect throughout, because we were in this space. Now, you also may be looking for somebody that can support you with that as well. But because we were in this space to look for challenges and to rise above them, to allow ourselves to look at what needs to be changed, to be honest, and to empower ourselves to take the action, to create the momentum to move in that direction. So this is what's coming in. This is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards to go along with that. See what else you might need to know, what more information might need to come through for what is coming in for you, Aquarius. Again, this is your general reading. It does tend to be going one way or another. Oh my, I'm not sure if we're going to take all this. Look, these ones don't want to go back in. They won't even force to go back in. Okay, we're not going to take them because we got, oh, so many here. Wow, you got the sun and the moon coming in here. Yes, you did. So some of you, with that moon energy, you're moving out of that moon energy for what is coming in into that sun energy. So some of you felt like you were in some darkness. Some of you may have felt like you were unclear, you didn't know, and then all of a sudden something happened, something life-changing. This is going to be life-changing here, Aquarius, coming in, that is creating that empowerment, that is creating that bounce back, that extreme major bounce back, that rising from the ashes energy that is bringing you into the sun, that is bringing you back into the light. Some of you may have felt as if, things were just going south or going down, right? That rock bottom again. But you're going to be having that bounce back. That is what is coming in. That is creating that empowerment. That is creating that strength. That is showing you that courage that you have always had. And it's going to bring you into this position, into this beautiful place of not only being able to help and support yourself, but also to be able to help and support others, even if it's the people around you, whether this is on a stage, whether this is through mentoring, coaching, however it may be, but it's creating this energy where you can help others because of the things that you have gone through, coming out of that dark into the light. This is gorgeous. For any of you going through this or beginning this process right now, you are moving into that empowered stage and it looks beautiful on you. I'm super proud of you. Now you also have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups coming in here. So with that King of Pentacles energy, this is this energy of becoming this is a word I don't use at all, but it's a word coming through, kind of almost becoming your own guru. I'm not a huge fan of the word guru, but what else? That's what's coming through here. So this is this energy you have, or you're moving into this place of knowledge, of understanding, of having the insight and being able to use that to assist other people, to spread that knowledge, that insight to others, okay? To be able to really, really assist others in shifting in a way that really changes their life as well. So not only will this have the potential here, Aquarius, to change your life, but it also has the potential to change other people's life. Something that you couldn't see coming, something that you wouldn't know would happen after this bit of moon energy or this bit of darkness, and you come back into that light. That brings that empowerment, that is something that you really want to use your voice and share with others to bring them through into that light as well. What gorgeous energy. And then with that Knight of Swords energy, you have this energy of really being ready to take the action with this. It maybe you have a 5-step process. Maybe you have kept a journal or kept a video diary or whatever it is as you went through this process. If you did, that is going to be invaluable, and you're going to be ready as you come through this. You're going to have the downloads, the insights, the understandings, the knowledge to be able to share, and you're going to be ready to take action on that very quickly. Now, this may be just for a very specific person. It may not be for everybody that is coming through this in this way, but this empowerment is something that can be spread, that you can spread to everybody, uplifting people, reminding people how amazing they are, reminding people just how valuable and priceless they are, reminding people or complimenting people really can shift their whole life. To be seen, to be heard, to feel as if they are being listened to, Aquarius, is something that you are really, really powerful at during this time. And that is also what is coming in, this kind of higher level listening, hearing, understanding, seeing others. And through that process, you also are in this space to be able to listen to yourself, to be able to hear yourself, to be able to see yourself a little bit clearer. Okay, now you also have that Nine of Cups coming in here, and with that Nine of Cups, I just have to look and make sure it is. With that Nine of Cups energy is this energy of feeling content, happy, joyful, your cup overflowing because you are able to touch other people's lives, to create an impact for them and for yourself. This is really this energy of giving and receiving, because in the process of this, Aquarius, you are giving and you also receive, which is the most beautiful energy to feel, and to have that overflowing, that cup overflowing energy, to feel content, to feel that you have found your place, your purpose within this world. Again, this is a general reading, so gorgeous energy coming through here. All right. Now for this third column or row over here, this is what you don't see. Wow. I didn't even get the words out and I saw the card. What you don't see coming, and it's forgiveness. Wow. So there is a huge potential here that you may be receiving throughout this process, Aquarius, whether these messages go together for you or they're separate individual messages for you. There is that protection, there is that empowerment, and you are going to be receiving forgiveness now. That forgiveness could be coming from another person, and maybe somebody that you had a rift with or a slight with in the past. It could be family, friends, it could be a coworker, it could be however that comes through for you is correct, Aquarius. But this forgiveness is coming at almost a higher level, is what I'm feeling, and that is your own self forgiveness coming through. By going through this process here, Aquarius, it is bringing about this change within you, this change within your life that is creating that forgiveness. The things that you may have held on to, the things that you may have felt guilt for or even shame for, they are all coming to the surface, and you're able to release that energy and create that forgiveness within yourself. That is also coming through that empowerment, because when we begin to get stronger, when we hold that courage and when we hold ourselves up high, we can forgive. We feel empowered, and that forgiveness can come through. And a lot of times within that moment, or within those moments, Aquarius, we don't even have to think about forgiveness, as some may, right? Sometimes we think, oh, I need to forgive, or we don't even think about forgiveness. Um, and, we hold on to things. But in those moments, or in that moment, Aquarius, that forgiveness could just come through when you are feeling a little bit stronger, a little more empowered in that light again. Some of you may have been in the dark, or feeling as if you're in that moon or dark energy, because you are holding on to so much. But what you don't see coming is that forgiveness. So, don't be shocked, right? Or maybe you will be shocked, but if somebody calls you or messages you and either asks for your forgiveness or apologizes to you, because that may be what's going to be coming through for you during this week or during this time, Aquarius, is that forgiveness. But I think on the other side of that is going to be your own forgiveness of yourself and of others. When we hold on to things, we can begin to kind of break down. And through this process here, Aquarius, this empowerment, it's allowing you, well, you're allowing yourself, you're giving yourself permission, whether consciously or unconsciously, to forgive yourself and others as well. Wow. So that's what you don't see coming. Let's get a little bit more information, see what else needs to come out about what you don't see coming. Forgiveness. What a beautiful gift, Aquarius. Whoa. You see, these cards are acting so sporadic today, and we're not going to take all of these. There's so many, but we are going to take this one. All right, and let's see if we get one more. So this energy could feel a little heavy, but don't worry in the beginning here, Aquarius, with the cards acting so wild. This is wild. The cards, they have so much to say, and then other times they don't have much to say at all. Let's see. So, ooh, jumping cards. So this could be a little bit heavy in the beginning of the week, as you maybe are a little worried or have a little bit of concern, but as it goes through, it's going to get much lighter. Okay, now with that, you also have the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. Super interesting with that Page of Swords coming through here, as that Page of Swords can be that message that we talked about. Swords energy can, Page energy can be a message or communication coming through. So you have that Three of Cups energy coming in with this, what you don't see coming, with this forgiveness. This Three of Cups energy is this energy of celebration. So moving into this energy of really celebrating, this could actually be, as well as your own self-forgiveness, which we spoke about, that coming back together of a friendship or a family member, however that may resonate. It actually may be three of you, so it may be three friends, including yourself, that had a little disagreement or what have you, or it could have been a big disagreement and maybe went separate ways for a while, and they may be coming back, or you may be returning to them. It doesn't have to be three, it could be two. It could be family member. It could be whatever resonates for you. But do expect some communication, Aquarius, but also that forgiveness is coming through for you as well, your self-forgiveness in potentially whatever this may be, or just in general, you take that as that resonates. But that Page of Swords is also coming through here with that energy of being really, really interested in understanding and learning and getting to the bottom of releasing the emotion so that forgiveness can occur. Okay, being almost questioning what actually happened, or if you missed something, or if there's more that you need to know, or if there was more to the story at the time, or right, if you've been holding on to something that didn't need to be held on to anymore, something that is safe, that you are protected, that is safe for you to release, that can create and open that space for that light to shine back in, almost as if that crack, right, in China, I think it is, where they fill cracks with gold, almost as if your cracks are being filled with gold, and you get to understand and have that knowledge and to continue to move forward. But not only that, to also assist others in a process as well, if that resonates for you. So let's go ahead and see what is at the bottom of the deck. This is your advice or guidance. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of, oh, and the Wheel. We're going to take all three of them. You have the King of Swords, excuse me, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. All right, so gorgeous energy coming in here. Fire energy, passion. You've got that logical, kind of intellectual energy coming in with that King of Swords, and you've got that Wheel of Fortune. So this is super gorgeous, Aquarius. You have this beautiful energy with that Knight of Swords energy. That Knight of Swords energy is this kind of almost impulsive energy. Do we have, wait, Knight of Wands. I was saying Knight of Swords. Wow, interesting. The Knight of Wands, which is what I said, this energy is coming through with this inspiration. You are inspiring yourself, Aquarius, and throughout that, you are also inspiring others. This is your guidance or advice. Guidance or advice. Use that inspiration that you're feeling to also inspire others. Okay, now with that King of Swords coming in here, that King of Swords energy is really being strategic, using this process, using this understanding, using this insight, using these messages to create that strategic plan to get your word out there, or to help others, or to support others in whatever way works for you. And it is bringing about that turning of the wheel from the darkness into the light, Aquarius, everything moving into your favor. This is beautiful. It's bringing about that change, that inspiration, that protection, that empowerment, that forgiveness that some of you needed, and it is going to be life-changing for you. All right, this video is this reading is a little bit longer than I intended, so I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.